It's your time. It's your turn. Let's go.
I'm done living small. I'm done making excuses. I'm done being afraid of my own potential. I'm done pretending I don't know what I want. This year is not about perfection. It's about ownership. It's about taking responsibility for your life like you've never taken responsibility before.
Don't wait for the clock to strike midnight. Start becoming that person today, because the version of you the world is about to meet, that person is unstoppable.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, before we start on the chart, I wanted to show y'all something. Let me stop sharing my screen because I got something else that I want to share with y'all. So I got a document. I updated the checklist. So I want to share that real quick before we even look at any chart. Can y'all see my screen? Y'all can see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So this is an updated PDF that I'm gonna give y'all for all those that attending the call. Okay, so it breaks down the strategy in detail. Okay, something that's simple and easy for you to follow along with. Okay, so it tells you what the strategy is. It's price action, a combination of price action and smart money concepts. It tells you the basic markets that we trade in: US 30, NASDAQ, gold, Bitcoin, and GJ. The sessions to trade, I only trade the volume sessions, which is London and New York. It tells you what the strategy is. It's designed for high probability setup. It uses time frame analysis, higher time frame order blocks, and key support and resistance levels to determine the trade entries and exits. Okay, it's a top-down multi-time frame analysis. We start with the monthly using a 0.5 level. This gives you the micro bias of key support and resistance. The weekly, the 0.5 level, which is the mid level, which gives you key support and resistance levels. It's used with Heikin-Ashi candles to be able to define the trend of the market. With Heikin-Ashi candles, the reason the strategy works better with Heikin-Ashi candles is because you're able to determine the direction of the market. You're able to identify with the 4-hour daily higher time frame in an order block. You're able to identify potential institutional areas and buying zones. I think it jumped. Hold up. Let me see. So it goes from the top down on how your chart should be marked down, where you should be looking at for your entries. The 30-minute, what you want to see on a 30-minute or 1 hour, you want to see the flat candle, the doji candle followed by a flat volume candle. Then that will determine your entry. So you want to see the pattern with the doji and the flat. Okay, and you want to see that on the 30-minute or the 1 hour. Your stop loss should be below. Your stop loss should be below the resistance or for shorts or above the support. Or the alternative stop loss will be above the previous engulfing candle. And you only want to risk Why is it going like that? Hold on. So you only want to risk 1% of your trade, 1% of your account. When you're trading, you don't want to take proper risk management is how you stay in the game when trading. Okay, and your exit on a trade after you where you put in your take profits at, you looking to take your profits anywhere between that support and resistance. So you can hold your to your TP. Okay, like right here in this example, you will hold it from the level of resistance to the level of support, from the level of support to the level of resistance. Like that's where you're taking it from here to here, here to here. Okay, it has a flow chart of how your chart should be looking. Okay, and it gives example on how your setup should be looking for. So it's no guessing on when you're getting in the market where you taking your stop losses at. Now, while I only have it marked for the pairs that I trade, as I told y'all before, this applies to any market that you're trading in. This is set up for price action and smart money concepts so that you can see where the institutions is putting their money in at. I'm not just marking from the top down so that just to be doing it. That's smart money concepts. The higher time frame order blocks allow you to see where they're putting their money at. So I'm gonna give y'all a copy of that, so there's no guessing on when y'all getting in the market, so that y'all getting in, y'all can be able to identify and see the same setups. After the weekly markups is so that throughout the week you can see the setups in the market happening. Okay, right now we're gonna start with gold. Gold just made another high. So we got the overall high weekly and monthly for gold is 45.65.98. That's likely gonna break. So adjust it accordingly. So being that is readjusted, we're gonna readjust it to where it's at right now on a monthly. So the higher time frame is 45.65.98. The low, monthly low, 44.04.89. I'm looking at the weekly. The low is 41.19.29. Sorry. So this is how your monthly should be readjusted. Currently, so the mid-month level of support is 43.42.64. And the weekly low is 44.04.89. Giving us a midweek level of support of 44.85.43. It look like it's already making new highs. So here we can identify that this is a daily order block breaking a key level of support right at the level of the mid-month support. So we do have on a daily trend for gold. to eliminate, to not eliminate, but to reduce the amount of losses you're taking, or the loss you're taking, only take your entries at the resistance or the level of support. This will reduce the noise, okay, on where you're taking entry. Don't take it in between. If it's rejecting here, you're looking for your sell. If it's right here rejecting, you're looking for your buy. Only take it from these levels. This way, you know where you're placing your stop and you know where you're getting in at. Okay? Have you ever wondered why don't have heat? Isn't that a waste of space? You may think that it's just. So we are looking for a buy in gold. But you want to wait for your setup to happen. So I will be looking at my 6 a.m. My setup was I want to look for is down here. So I will wait for gold to finish doing what it's doing and pull back. Okay. I'm looking to sell from the resistance and buy from the level of support. And this is how it should be traded. When you take the in-between setups, you can get faked out. I'm gonna move over to US 30. So we got the weekly high for the US 30 at 49,476.9. And we got the weekly low, 48,639.9. So that's the high of 49,476.9. The low, 48,639.9. $49,058.4 is the mid-month level of support. Also got the US 30 right here coming out of a daily order block. They were being unscrewed from the inside. The dog sensed it. He broke through the door and launched himself. So we end within the daily trend. We got it rejecting the level of resistance. So we want to take our buys down here. We want to take our sells from up here. If you can see, this is your volume candle. This is your engulfing candle. right here. So it would definitely make sense for it to pull back this far. The volume candle is saying where the money came into the market at. This is where the high volume of orders came in at. So when I'm saying the volume candle or the engulfing candle, that's where the high volume of orders came in at. And it's coming out of this order block. So the high volume of orders came in right here. And it's right, that just happened to be right here at the midweek level of support. Gonna move over to NAS. So we got the weekly high for NAS at 25,804.68. We got the weekly low at 25,460.86. $25,804.68 is a low. 25,460.86. Giving a midweek level of support of 25,632.77. But even though the order block is not showing here, that's the order block down there, but this is also an order block here on the daily. Because the order block is the last candle or sequence of candles before the change of direction. So where I will be looking to take the buy for now, will be right here where it's actually at. It's actually like rejecting the entry right here, but I don't get in before New York session. But this is where you want to take it at. I want to get in before session. Because it's likely probably going to retest this order block. But you want to take your buy from the level of support. Take profit at the resistance. The paperwork with the written breakdown tells you, like, if it's breaking the level of resistance, you can hold it to the next order block. Like, so you would basically be taking it from order block to order block. I'll move over to Bitcoin. The weekly high for Bitcoin is 91,080.70. Weekly low 90,368.10. The high 91,080.70. The low 90,368.10. Given a midweek level of support of 90,724.40. Actually, that's a resistance because it's below. So we have Bitcoin rejected out of this daily order block here at a mid-month resistance level. And it's breaking below the level of support right now on the daily. So during London, taking a buy, you want to take the buy here. It continues to reject, you would take the sell, but we got an entry pattern on a 4 hour buy. Also got it in consolidation. I will wait till London to get a clear breakout out of this. Because all of this is saying unclear price action. It looked like it made a new monthly and weekly high. The new monthly high is 212. Got 211. So we got the high 212, 211. Monthly low 205, 211. Giving a mid-month level of support 208.711.
Look, I want. Ow.
So we got the weekly high. The weekly high 211.903. The monthly low 210.782. $211.903. The low 210.782. Given a mid-month level of support of 211.343. So we got the GJ rejecting the resistance right now. It's also coming out of a sell order block. 4 hours. But this right here tells me that the buy trend is going to continue. So I'll be looking to take a buy right here at the level of support. Right here. So this is where I will be looking to take my buy at down here. Because the reason you see it rejecting is because it's inside this order block here, this higher time frame order block. Update the chart for the DXY. So the monthly high for the DXY is 99.264. $99, 264, 98, 145. Midweek level of support, mid-month level of support is 98.705. For the weekly, DXY high for the week is 99.
Okay.
246.
It's nothing.
And we got the weekly low at 98,568. The high 99,246. The low 98,568. Given a mid-month level of support of 98,907. The dollar index trending up. Right now, we're showing it selling on the 4-hour. That's why you see gold making new high. It breaks below this level of resistance, then that will confirm the buy for gold in London. And looking at where it's sitting at, and we got the next 4-hour opening in the next hour is likely gonna break this resistance. I mean, break this level of support, and that's gonna be the new resistance. So just a quick recap for gold. We'll be looking for a buy in gold during New York session. Right now we have US 30 rejecting the level of resistance. We wanted to pull back towards the support for a buy entry. Anything for 9, this is where you looking to take your buy at. Right in this area. DJ, the buy should be taken same area. Any question? All right, so for those that was on the call, I'm gonna be sending out the checklist sheet and the updated progress sheet for y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and end it out. But follow that to the T, and you will give you that clarification on how to enter and exit the trade, so that you don't take no in between trade. Minimize your losses by just sticking to the script. Okay. Over and out, y'all. Let's get this bread.